Hey man, what a party last night.
Yeah, man, it was off the hook.
Yeah, totally agree. But anyways, what do you think about the differences in the development between Protestant and Catholic countries in Europe?
I don't know, actually. Hey, Martin, what do you think?
Yeah.
Huh? What do I think?
Yeah.
About the difference between the economic performance between Catholic and Protestant countries?
You got it.
Well, it so happens just the other day I started to make a small presentation about a topic very similar to that, but let me show you what I got.
Tell us all about it.
But in order to know the difference between the economic performance of those religious groups, we first have to pick some sample countries which represent the respective groups. For the Protestants, we have Denmark, Sweden, Norway, Finland, Britain, Germany, the Netherlands and Switzerland, while for the Catholics, we have Ireland, France, Austria, Italy, Spain, Portugal and Belgium. As you can see, they have very high amounts, percentages of people following the respective belief. We have 100%, almost 100% in around 1870, here marked in blue, so here. And we have a little bit less, here marked in orange, which is the data of today. On this slide, we can see the GDP per capita from 0 to 2000 here. The scales are changing, because otherwise it wouldn't be comparable. 200 here would be not visible. And we have the time frame from 1500 up to 2000. We have two different colors. We have a lighter color for the Catholic countries and we have a darker color for the Protestants. As you can see, around 1500, both of them were about on the same page in terms of capita GDP per capita. However, as time passed by, we can see that there is a small gap developing, and the gap continues even until the 2000s. And now, as we can see, there seems to be a correlation between the religion and the economic performance, but what could be the reason for that? Well, back in the days, religion started off and telling people that they should mainly spend their time sitting around and praying. The Calvinists believed in only a limited amount of seats in heaven. And in order to get into heaven, to get one of those tickets to heaven, you would have to be an exemplary person. You have to contribute to the community and you have to do good things. If people want to go to heaven, they thought that if they are successful in their careers with their family, they get bonuses, they get rewards, they get success. This is associated with good things, and doing good things means that you will end up in heaven. Therefore, those people had a higher incentive to work and to be more productive than the others. And another big difference between the Catholics and the Protestants is that the Catholics didn't really think or believe that the whole folk is ready to know what the Bible is saying, to understand the Bible, to follow it, while the Protestants, on the other hand, translated it from Latin and wanted everybody to understand it, and generally developed a higher educational level than the Catholics.
But hey Martin, I have a question. How about today?
In order to compare historically the performance of the economy between the different religions, we now research the data of the exact same countries, but for today. We have the GDP per capita here and the countries right here. Then we calculated the average, and as it turns out, even today we still have the average of Protestants with a higher GDP per capita than the Catholics. We also took a look into the research and development spendings of the two religions. On the left, we have the spending of the Protestants, significantly higher than the spending of the Catholics. This might explain the reason for why it changed over time. Also, we took a look into the education index, and you can see that the Catholics are less educated than the Protestants, which also leads to a higher economic growth for the Protestants. Alright, I hope I was able to help you out a little bit and give you some more information, and that's it. If you have any more questions, you know where to find me.